My apologies, everyone. I did not show the process. However, this is the product I used. This is Collida Colors in Blue. And I used this with a 40 volume, and I did an ombre. So what I basically did is I just separated the half of the head like this and foiled about 3 inches away from the root to the ends, and I foiled that down. I like my my bottom black, so I didn't color any of the bottom. I just, you know, did that all the way around. And I left that on for about 35 minutes. The color turned out pretty much the way I like it. I'm going to see exactly how it looks once it's dry, but this is the color that I usually go with when I buy a wig. So I'm just going to get this detangled. I was going to roller set it, but I think I'm going to blow dry it and then roller set it. And we're going to see what we have from there. This is, again, Bobbi Boss. It's not very long at all. It's probably about 14, I think it's 14 inches if I'm not mistaken. I didn't want it very long. I wanted it to look natural. And I wanted something that I could wear over and over. I could shampoo it if I wanted to. There is some shedding in this hair, and I haven't even cut anything yet, so that's not good. Get some of this excess water out, and then I'm going to go in and blow dry. Okay, we have her nice and blow dried right now. I'm not going to add any oil or anything to this while I am rolling this, because I don't want it shiny. I want it to look as natural as possible. And the bleach, you know, of course, dried it out and made it have that, you know, natural look a bit. And you can see what I was talking about with the brassiness. It is a bit brassy, but I'm going to rock with it. I think once I have it curled and styled, it's really going to look, you know, I think it's going to look just fine. You can see the back. And when I was bleaching it, I actually took the brush and I turned the brush, you know, straight up that way, and I kind of went in like that, so it wasn't such a clear line of demarcation. So I just took the brush and went like that. And when I checked it, I went over and I did it again, so it wasn't, you know, it looked a bit blended in. And I'm pretty pleased with the way the color turned out. The wigs that I buy, they actually look just like this. So, you know, I think I did a pretty good job with this. As far as the plucking and all that, to be honest with you, this is not that type of wig. You can actually see and feel the tracks right here. So to be honest, the only part that, you know, has that lace that's you know, that you can actually do something with is right here. So I think I might pluck a little bit right there, but other than that, there isn't anything to do because there's not much, there's no wiggle room to work with. This is yeah, let's see, this right here is the only section that you could actually pluck if you wanted to, is this right here. So, and I'm not all that big on plucking. I think it, yeah, you know, they usually just look pretty good to me. So I just go from there. So this is the middle, and I don't pluck because sometimes I'm so used to synthetic hair that it doesn't pluck well. It just stretches. So I'm going to do the same method that I use when I'm plucking or when I'm thinning out synthetic hair. I'm just going to take a thin section in the middle here. And after I take that thin section, I'm going to go in and weave so that I'm not taking a whole lot out. So after I weave that, what I do is I just get my scissors and I take it as close to the scalp as possible. And as close as possible without going to the net. And you can see that you can see a whole lot more of the scalp. Now after I've styled it and cut the band off and all that, then I'll put my makeup on. Now one other thing I am going to do is, let's see if you all can see what I'm talking about. When I go up in there, I can see that tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. And of course, I cannot cut the tag out because it's embedded in the cap. That I don't like. that I don't like, because if my hair were to blow, you'd see that, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So what I could do is maybe get a pencil, which is what I'm gonna do. Get a pencil and just color over that. I don't know why they would do something like that. That makes no sense to me, especially with the way that this wig is constructed. You definitely be able to see that under there. But anyway. I'm going to start at the nape. I have 10 large rubber hair rollers that I'm going to go in this with. And like I said, I'm going to start at the nape and put probably 2 back there. Put that up. I'm not going to put any product on there, like I said. I may just put just a small bit of product on just to get the hair to adhere to the roller. And some of these are shorter than others, but they're all the same. They're all the same circumference, even though some are shorter than the others. So I'll use the shorter ones at the top, since that hair up there is a bit shorter. And I have 5 shorts and 5 longer ones. Okay. So this hair is a bit thick back here, so I'm going to use 3 rods. And I'm going to do it like a Shirley Temple pattern and not just all straight under. This wig is very poorly constructed, y'all. It's like it was glued on instead of like wefted. This is not, I mean, I like it because it's going to serve the purpose that I wanted, but I don't like it because of the way it's constructed. I don't like that at all. So I'm going to take that, wrap that around. Down. Hold this up. That's the first one. And I'm going to continue this until I get on up to the top. So I've got the back all rodded up and I'm at the top with the last 3. This is just a little bit of leave-in conditioner that I'm using on the ends to get the hair to adhere to the rod. So I'm just doing a figure 8 right here at the end to get it to stay, and then I'm just going to Shirley Temple it down to the root. And the 2 sides I'm going to go back, so the thought is for it to have like that feathered look. So I'm going to again start at the end, get that around the rod like a figure 8, and after I've got that secured, I just start rolling it down like a Shirley Temple. Get that folded up. I'm gonna do the same for this last piece over here. And once this is dried and I've cut the lace off and after I put my makeup on the part here, I will show you all the finished looks of this wig. Okay, so this is the finished product. You can see some very mild highlights here because I did tone this hair down, and forgive me for not showing the product that I used to do that, but it just has some very subtle highlights, and this is the finished look. I just took some of my hair out around the edges. This wig again is made very small, caution. So, you know, I just kept a center part because if you move it any other way, especially for the way I have it styled with the humps here, then it would throw the style off. But I just put, you know, my edges down here. I let it stay straight here, and I just put some makeup to kind of camouflage that. It's a nice natural look. This hair is pretty shiny, but it looks nice and natural because I have a roller set in it right now. I'm just going to take this off at night and put it on the stand. I'm not going to roll this every night or anything like that. Yeah, so it turned out okay. I paid $100 and something for this wig. It was the cheapest human option that they had at the hair store at that time. This is my first time wearing this wig in several months. I just had it sitting with the rollers in it for about 5 months. And I decided to wear it today to give it a try because it was already styled. And yeah, and again, this is the box that it came in. Boss Lace First Class Hair. Would I recommend this hair again? No, it's not. I wouldn't say I have a big head necessarily, but I would not. This is not big head friendly. I have had some of their products before and they've been okay, but this particular wig I would not buy again. I would not suggest. It didn't take the first color very well because of course it's been processed before, so it didn't take the color very well the first time, and I had to go back in and get a toner. However, the final look is decent. I'm going to wear it until I can't wear it anymore. And thanks for watching.